This first book right here is a simple monthly bill payment tracker, making over $1,000 per month in royalties. This second book, focused on budgeting with a purpose, is making over $1,700 a month. And this one, a straightforward monthly bill payment checklist, is generating an incredible over $11,000 every single month in pure passive royalties. What you're looking at is the raw power of one of the steadiest, most repeat purchase products on earth, planners. The global planner market was valued at roughly $13.7 billion in 2024 and is forecast to nearly double to around $26.5 billion by 2032. People are spending real money to organize their finance, their meals, and their peace of mind. So in this video, we're going to break down exactly why planners continue to sell so consistently, what these profitable books actually look like on the inside, and how you can create your own custom planners to sell online on places like Amazon KDP and Etsy in a far easier way than ever before. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. So if this sounds like you, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I release a new video. With that being said, let's get right to it. Now, there's many different kinds of planners, but for this video, we're gonna focus on the debt payoff planner. So if we take a look at this example, you're gonna notice just with the book itself, the cover is actually very simple. It's a pink cover. It has basically what the interior is here on the front cover right there in the background. 48 months, monthly bill payment tracker. Not a very complicated cover at all. And then with the book features, you can actually see right here, they make it easy and kind of tell you the sections in the book. Now, when you actually go down here, actually, let's look at this graph. This is the sales graph for 30 days. Now, if I go ahead and go 6 months to 1 year, you can see actually sells pretty well. There's a moment right here from January to March that it actually wasn't selling. So I'm kind of curious why that was. But if I go all time, other than this blip right here, you can see this book sells consistently. This is an evergreen type book, will continue to sell year round, not really predicated on any type of seasonality. Now, if we go down here, check out the interiors, you can see this type of planner has a monthly financial calendar, monthly bill payment, and then some more templates right here with the debt payment tracker, notes, some bank accounts information, debt payment tracker. And at first glance, it looks like it could be pretty complicated to make, but there are actually very simple ways to do this. And actually now there's an even easier way to do this, which I'm going to show you at the end of this video. If we take a look at this example, this is titled Bill Tracker Notebook Monthly Bill Payment Checklist. And as you can see with the cover, very simple type of cover for these books. A lot of publishers just showcase the interior here and put a little bit of a design and basically your title, your subtitle. But once again, in the description here, they basically lay out what's included inside of the book. Now, this one is a #1 bestseller. So this is the one that's making over $11,000 per month in royalties. And as you can see, this is basically it. So you have your bill payment tracker, and it's just repeated over and over and over again. Now, this is an extreme example, but it can happen where you have a logbook type, basically an interior that's duplicated over and over, that does very, very well. I mean, you can see this has a 2000 BSR or bestsellers rank. Royalties here, anywhere from $7,000 to over $11,000 per month. And if we look at here, the ranking, you can see basically from when it was published, a couple months after that, I mean, this book has been selling like hotcakes for a very long time. And it's going to continue to do that because that's just how Amazon's algorithm works. Once you have a book that sells well, it tends to continue to sell well for a long time. Now, it used to be that you had to create these manually from a blank screen or meticulously modify editable templates to make them unique. Now, all you need to do is copy simple structured prompts that handle the layout, the formatting, and the design for you to create custom planners completely from scratch. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Now, what I mean by editing templates is what people usually do is they'll go to a place like Creative Fabrica and they'll search up debt payoff planner and with this word Canva in there, because once you do that, you're going to come up with these listings here or templates that are Canva editable. And so this has been the way to actually create these planners without actually having to do it from scratch. I mean, you could do this with any niche. You just put it in here, any kind of planner. You could do fitness planner, Canva, and you're gonna find these that have editable templates here, like this one, health and fitness journal, editable Canva template. When we go inside the listing, you can see all of these templates that someone has already done and completed, but you can go ahead and open this up in Canva and then be able to customize and edit every single thing inside of these interiors. And the same goes for the debt payoff planner. You can see a bunch of templates here that someone created inside of Canva that you can go ahead and use and modify for yourself. So just a little shortcut, but you tend to have the same types of templates, but just different designs. And this is actually a great method as long as you modify the interiors so that they're unique. However, there is a far easier way to actually create planners now. All you need is ChatGPT. And with the power of some prompts, you can actually create these from scratch. And it's actually pretty amazing. So I was playing around with this. I have this prompt list right here that includes a ton of niches, as you can see right here, budget and money planners, health, fitness, food and planners, self-care, faith and Christian planners, home and family management, productivity, work and business, kids, parenting and school, seasonal events and travel. So the great thing about these prompts is that you can build these for multiple platforms. So as it says right here, each prompt builds one complete printable planner product. It can be used for Amazon KDP, Etsy, Gumroad if you want your own site and sell it as your own digital product, or Teachers Pay Teachers, which is a platform that is gaining steam. So step one is just to basically copy and paste the entire prompt into ChatGPT. And then step two is create the pages. And then step three, which is probably the most time consuming, is to assemble and publish. So this is the manual work where we would put this into Canva and put all of these pages together. So let me show you how this actually works. I was playing around with this and I went into here, budget and money planners. Inside right here, budget planner for beginners, but there's a bunch here. Actually, let's do debt payoff planner. And then right here on number one, if we go ahead and click this, develop a complete printable planner product blueprint for a debt payoff planner for beginners who want a simple, motivating system to pay off credit cards, loans, and personal debt. And we can go through this entire prompt, but it's going to take the entire video. So you can go ahead and just pause the video if you want to go ahead and read into this. But essentially, it's going to produce every single part of the book, from the description to the title and subtitle, the cover image prompt, as well as the interior pages, as well as what is included in the interior, from the structure, the templates, and every single thing. Is actually pretty amazing what this one prompt can do. So let's go ahead and copy this. And then inside of ChatGPT, we go ahead and paste it. Now, one other thing is the model that you want to use is usually going to be on auto, but you want to use the thinking model, which is going to give you the best results, and then hit enter. Now, this is what ChatGPT came up with. So let's go ahead and go through this prompt, and then here it is. So number one is the planner title and subtitle. So the planner title, they came up with debt-free starter planner. And this is something that we can use or you can change. It's up to you. Obviously, if you do your own research, you can find probably better, more targeted keywords to use inside of your title. But if you're starting from scratch, you could definitely just use this as it is. And also the subtitle. So if we read it, a beginner-friendly printable debt payoff planner for tracking credit cards, loans, bills, minimum payments, monthly budgets, extra payments, and financial progress. And this is actually a pretty good subtitle because there are a lot of keywords here that can rank inside of Amazon search algorithm to hopefully get this book shown to potential customers. Now with a short description, very easy to copy and paste. One thing that I would add is probably just like with the examples, the sections of the books or the templates that are included. Other than that, I mean, this is very easy to copy and paste, all done for you. And then this one, 7 SEO keywords, which with Amazon KDP, you have those 7 boxes. You can just easily copy this into there. And now here is where we come to the actual meat and potatoes. This is for the cover. Copy this in its entirety, copy. Now with these prompts, you are more than free to go ahead and modify the prompts if you want a different type of theme or different type of color. But if you don't care for that, just copy and paste it in its entirety. But before we do that, let's go ahead and look at the interior page prompts. So here is the welcome page. The purpose is to introduce the planner and create an encouraging first impression. And then it even tells you the instructions here. How many times do we repeat this? Only use it once at the beginning. Now, page 2, purpose gives the buyer a simple step-by-step system. This is how to use planner page. Repeat instruction, use once. Page 3, debt snapshot. Repeat instruction. This one repeat 2 to 4 times depending on how many debts the planner supports. And then this one, debt payoff goal page. Use once at the start. Optionally repeat once every 90 days. Payoff method selector. Use once. Debt snowball tracker. Use once or repeat for users with many debts. And as you can see, page 7, everything is done for you. Just need to copy and paste monthly debt plan. When you get to the very bottom right here, one of my favorite parts, because I know personally for me, the hardest part is the page order. So it has the recommended page order right here. So the cover, the welcome page, how to use planner, all laid out for you, but not just that. It has the repeat strategy. So it says here, for a commercially useful planner, you can go with this kind of setup, and then debt specific pages, monthly pages. Now for the final product suggestion, you have your options here. You have your option 1, 30-page starter printable. Now this is going to be good for Etsy listings, Gumroad, your own Gumroad products, or downloadables. Now you have option 2, 60-page Etsy or Gumroad planner, very similar, just a longer version of the 30-page. So what you want to do if you're uploading to KDP is use option 3, which is the full 90-day debt payoff planner. This is good for the premium Etsy bundle, Gumroad workbook, as well as the Amazon KDP paperback, and has the recommended contents right here. You just follow along and even tells you why this would work. So what I did was I pasted that cover in here, and this is what it came out with right here. Debt-free starter planner, simple payoff trackers for credit cards, loans, and personal debt. And this looks like a very good cover. Like this is something that I would use that I don't really have to modify as much. I mean, I might think about replacing these graphics down here with something else, but the layout, the look of it looks all very good. Nothing really to complain about. So the next part is I just copy and pasted the first template here. And this is it. Welcome to your debt-free journey, page 1. So this one is only used one time with no repeats. And as you can see, it looks very good. Why I'm starting, what I want to feel, my first small win. Even this is bottom header right here, and even a nice border. Now you can print this in full color with KDP, or you can even just upload this like this with full color, but then you can choose the black and white version, which then it would automatically grayscale the color here. So no issues with that. Now the next prompt turns out to be this, how to use this planner page. So ChatGPT created all of these illustrations, these graphics, and formatted this entire thing for me. List your debts, choose a payoff method, plan your monthly payments, track every payment. And as you can see, the styling and the colors and the font remain the same, and the page just changed. So this next one, my debt snapshot. And as you can see, this looks totally different than what you're going to see on Canva, which is very plain, very basic. This is more engaging. This is more value for the customer. And the customer is going to be way more invested in this type of book and planner than they would with more of a generic looking type of debt payoff planner. And ChatGPT does this with every single template. It keeps with the same font, the same type of elements here, same borders, and just same overall feel and style. And this is why I like these super prompts so much. This is going to open up a whole new avenue to create these planners that were actually really difficult to make before. This one right here, choose your payoff method. I wouldn't be able to think of these myself because I'm not well versed in this niche. This one right here is the debt snowball tracker. This is something that can be repeated multiple times. And then I did one more prompt. This is the debt avalanche tracker. Even came up with a name, debt name, interest rate, starting balance, minimum payment, extra payment, paid off date. And so I'm very impressed with what ChatGPT can do with these prompts. So now the hardest part is actually just to save all of these images and just to construct these inside of Canva. So let me show you how to do that. Now, one thing that you do want to do with any images that you get from AI is you want to upscale them and enhance those images. It's very important to do this because the customer is just going to think it's a low quality interior. So I use this website, imgupscaler.com. Now, this is completely free to use. However, you're going to have to do this one by one. If you pay for a subscription here, then you can bulk upload. But usually I do 400%, and it just takes a couple seconds to do this. And I'm going to show you the side-by-side of why you want to actually do this. Okay, so the image on the right, this one right here, is the image straight from ChatGPT with no upscale. The image on the left has been upscaled by this website. So if I go ahead and zoom in here, you can see while it does look good, it does pixelate a little bit. Now, if I go ahead and go to the upscaled version and I zoom in, you can see just how clear those lines are. And you can see just how clear the text is. And I'm telling you, when you print this out on paper and your customer's actually filling this out, they can see how pixelated it is. So you do want to upscale. It is very important to upscale your images from AI. Now I'm going to use Canva to show you how to arrange this. Now, depending on your book size, typically 6 by 9 inches or 8.5 by 11. But I'm going to go with the 8.5 by 11 inches, create the new design. And it's basically just drag and drop. All you do is just take the templates or the images that you got from ChatGPT, just upload it in here, drag and drop, and then you can go ahead and just get it to fit the page. Now it might not fit perfectly. As you can see, this doesn't fit perfectly. So you can make it a little bit smaller and put it like that. That's perfectly fine. And then go on to your next page, add a page. You can go ahead and put the next image here. This is the how to use planner. And it's really just as simple as this. You can go ahead and add a page and just keep dragging and dropping. And you want to follow those recommendations from ChatGPT. So for example, this repeat strategy, you want to go ahead and follow this and basically follow this recommended setup right here. So cover all setup pages, 4 debt snapshot pages. And so this is the debt snapshot. And so in order to duplicate, you just duplicate the page just like that. Very easy. Now you have 4 pages and you move on to the next one, which is the debt payoff goal one. And this one, we'll keep it as 1, just 1 page there. Add a page here, load the next one, payoff method. That's good. And you can rearrange this very easily within Canva by just clicking the page and dragging it to wherever you want. And as you can see, slowly building this out, and I'll have a completed debt payoff planner in no time. The reason the demand for planners will continue to boom is because they are plain, but they're useful products that people use every single day. And that's exactly why they will never stop selling. And if you build them in a professional way, you too can cash in on this market. So if you want to use the exact prompt list that we covered today, I've left a link to them in the description down below. And if you're trying to navigate the entire self-publishing process from scratch, from niche research to keyword strategy, make sure to grab my free guide, the KDP Royalty Roadmap, linked down below as well. If you found this video helpful and you want to learn more, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.